How you doing? So what I've decided to do is do quite a bit of work on the Civic. The Civic is not where I'd like it to be. I put it off for quite a while now. So I've been thinking I'm going to take the carbon hood off. So carbon hood, I'm going to respray that. And just put some new clear on it because it's quite patchy at the moment. So it should come out better than it is at the moment. We're going to take that bumper off and spray paint the frame on the behind the bumper because it's red at the moment. So you can see a lot of that. That's what ruins the look for me. I hate that it's red. That's the downside of having a bright car, I guess. Let me fix this up. Yeah, so that's the downside of having a bright car. So take that bumper off. We're gonna respray that. I'm gonna take those mirrors off, and there's a bit of red overspray around the mirrors, which I believe is from the previous owner trying to fix up some sun fade with just like super cheap paint. They haven't done a very good job of it, so I'm gonna have to get some like terps on it or something, and I don't know, fix the overspray. So we'll do that. Maybe the engine bay, a little bit of a tidy up. Thinking maybe, depending on how much I want to get into it, I'm gonna do a D16 Y8 swap on it as well while it's here, which isn't too big of a swap. It's kind of just place everything in and turn it on. So it'll give me an extra 20 horsepower maybe, which is, it's a win. But we'll see, we might even just go straight B swap. We're going to clean up the interior. The interior hasn't had some love in a little while. Oh, I haven't even checked my polarizer. Hang on, sorry guys. A bit bright there. There we go. So yeah, carbon fibre hood, front bumper. I'm going to take the front bumper off. I'm going to sand the new Mugen bumper that we bought and get that prepped for wrap, and then that'll be going on the Civic. I'm really excited for my Mugen bumper. The Mugen bumper looks so crisp. There's a couple spots of wrap that need a touch up, so we might do that depending on whether or not the cost weighs up. Like I might even eventually, I'm going to respray this in a slightly darker purple but with a lot more pearl in it, so it'll look really, really good. But yeah, so that's my initial things. We're going to go around the car now and just have a look to see whether or not there's anything else that could possibly need doing. I know there's quite a few things that I go, oh dang it, I got to do that. So I'll pick you guys up now and we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So I'll show you what I mean by this red. You can see it in there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But red in there, which I don't really like. This carbon hood, it's just a little scratchy. So it looks alright in the camera, but I don't know if you can see it here. There's quite a bit of like fade there. So we're gonna fix that up. Then we're gonna lower it again. So it's quite high at the moment. It needs to come down a bit with these mirrors. You'll see what I'm saying. See this little red right here? Hang on. Can you guys see that? Kind of. The other side shows it better. There you go. See that red just there? That's what we want to get rid of. It's a bit of a pain. Now, so really when I started wrapping, I should have fixed this. There's a huge dent there that's come from someone not being able to drive, so it's just ruined that. I should have fixed that up. That might be another step we do, is that actually take off the wrap and redo it or repaint. there's not too much on the back. I gotta take this garnish stuff off, and then, or whatever it is, and spray paint that black or wrap it black, just so that doesn't show. And then I'm gonna do a rear wiper delete. I don't really like the rear wiper. It's just doesn't really work anymore, and I've tried to repaint it, but it just kind of chips off because it's not a proper surface. There's a couple dents on this side. Not much you can really do about it though, so I'm not too worried. I can always worry about that later. Tons of dents on the roof though. Hang on, I don't know if you can see them. Lots of damage on the roof though, which I've always hated. So, but yeah, that's our original plan to start with. We're just gonna, we're just gonna see where we can get from there, and hopefully it comes out alright. Obviously, it's gonna be a bit of work. It's not gonna be perfect just yet, but we'll get there, and I'm really excited. So that's the end of this first little segment. From this point on, I'm just going to start getting stuff ready, maybe pull a couple things off and see what we can do with it. But I'll document the process and film everything I do. I'm sure that can make for some good watching stuff for you guys. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll show you the tag. We haven't done too much on the tag as of yet. It's just chilling. It's just about to give it a wash. So, but I love the colour on the tag. It's so nice. Yeah, just look at that colour though. But we'll make it happen, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, make sure he's still on the frame. Yep, awesome. So I've decided for my first thing I'm going to do is just prepare the surface for wrap. Just a light sand with 800 grit. There's a lot of failed clear coat on this side, so there's going to be a bit of sanding involved to get that to a level where I can wrap over it. I really need a mic for this because I don't know if you guys can probably hear me. But so we're just giving it a good sand. Coming out alright. It already feels smoother. I'm gonna have to get some high build primer in there, or I doubt I'll need bolts. Maybe just some resin. We'll see how it goes. Take this off. Maybe just some resin. We'll just see how it goes. Obviously, it's not bad. Yeah, it's fine. But obviously, I would prefer to keep most of that paint on there. It saves me having to respray like a clear on it. Just give it a light sand over until we can't feel the cracks in it. That's mainly what I'm worried about. It's cracks, so that's good. Yeah, as I said, I don't really care. I need a new hose, I think. This one's pretty screwed. That's much nicer, a lot smoother. It doesn't look like the clear coat will peel up on me there. I'm definitely going to need some etch primer or something. Just because this is got a couple nicks in it. Well, while I'm sanding, I'll just do what I can. I'll come back when something interesting happens, or if I get to a certain point. I don't know, maybe I'll throw on a time lapse or something. Probably not. It's a bit of effort. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Okay guys, I haven't done too much more, but just after a bit of sanding, look at this colour. Hang on, let me turn that down a bit so you can actually see the colour. That's such a beautiful colour. It's too bad that the sun's got it. My car's not the same colour. So we've just gone along here and done a little bit there. Nothing crazy just yet. See, that's going to need a bog, I think. And then clear coat, or primer, then clear coat. And then, so that's where our primer is there. We don't want to get too much further. I've only really done this top section and along this edge. Like, this is all quite smooth now, so I'm not too worried about that. It's actually seeming like it'd be a pretty quick job for the sanding side of things, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys back when I've done a bit more and if anything else interesting happens. Okay guys, I've done pretty much the entire top half, so let me bring that exposure down a bit. So we sanded all this. This is all smooth. The only spot that I can't get smooth just yet is right here, where that joint is. Hang on, let me see if I can adjust. Yeah, so right there, I'm just trying to get that out. That's all smooth down now. That just needs filler. That's all smooth. We've done all that now, so that's all complete there. And then we'll move on to this bottom section, which is going to be nowhere near as bad as the top, because the top is what is exposed to the sun, and the bottom is in pretty good nick already, so it'll just be a light sand over to get it smooth. And then I will start on the filling of holes, and there's also right here, which I knew about when I bought it, but so it's missing the little hole there that you would put the tab in, the nut and screw through. Hang on, focus. Yep. So I'm gonna sand all that down, fiberglass kit, some cardboard under there, fiberglass it back, and drill a hole where it's supposed to be, which should be quite easy. Similar to this. This is what it's meant to look like. So we'll make that happen. But for now, we're doing all right. We're not doing bad at all. Hang on. Focus. There we go. It's come together nicely. So I have mainly done all the sanding now. I'm just going to remove this mesh that's on the back of the on the bumper. So all that mesh, some here as well. So that's going to get removed. It's just a couple screws. So I sanded down. Hang on, I've got to drop that brightness again. Oh, no, wrong way. Right there. So I sanded it all down to a flat flush finish where you can run your hand over it and you can't feel any of those cracks. Obviously, this still needs to be filled in. So I'll just get some bog or something for that. Most of that's done, and then so really all that needs to be done, fill in that, finish off the last bit of sanding in here and on the insides of here, and then a little bit of bog down is here as well where they've screwed in for the number plate, and then we'll do that as well. But hang on, I can't even see myself. Give me 1 second. But yeah, everything's going pretty well. If there's any issues, I'll get you guys back on the camera. So it's actually gone a lot quicker than I thought it was going to take. It's a good little project to do. We'll take off the purple bumper, and I have a mate who does a lot of wrapping and can supply me with wrap. So either I'll do it or I'll go into his shop and we'll do that together. It just depends on time. I went and had lunch before and bought new wheels. So they're on their way from Japan right now. Some nice work S1 3-piece wheels for the Civic. So they're 16-inch wheel for the Civic. They're actually blue center. So currently I have white on the Civic, and I really like white on the purple. So what we're actually going to do is, once we get these work things, I'm going to send them off to get powder coated into a white. So they'll just be like white work wheels. And then those are going to go on the Teg, because they're more of a racing wheel, and the Civ is more of my show-off car. So this is going to be my track car, show-off car. And I'm also thinking of what was I going to do? Forgetting now. Oh yes. So I have hard race suspension in the EK at the moment. I was thinking of going like a MCA or a BC coils. And while at hard race I feel better than BC, with BC I can get the air cups, and air cups on the Civic would be awesome, because these new wheels I got, they're gonna have a bit more camber than current, because they're a bit wider. So, but I think they're gonna look good, and they won't be like stance boy camber, which I don't want. I want it to be functional, but it should be. So, okay guys, finished sanding, and I took the grills off, so all of that's done. I'll show you guys the final product. Let me just flip the screen around so I know what I'm doing. It doesn't look like anything special, obviously. I've just sanded it down, but pretty much every inch of this has been sanded. There's not much that hasn't had something done. This just needs to be filled, as I said, so I've got to let it completely dry out. I might leave that for tomorrow, just to let the entire thing dry out, make sure there's nothing under the paint, so when I apply the bog or sealer, whatever I use, it's not going to just pop back up just because of the moisture underneath. But it's looking really nice at the moment, so I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It's come up really smooth, and I wasn't expecting it to be as smooth as it is. Like I was thinking there was going to be a lot more defects, but it's actually really nice. Obviously we've come up down to primer here. That's not a big deal. Wrap will adhere to primer anyway. And because this has probably been on there for years, right? So it's got a good adhesion. It's solid. It won't be going anywhere when we lay wrap. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this done and put it on the Civ over there. It's going to look crazy cool. So there's the Teg. I meant to wash that today. I've got the bucket out for it. I just haven't got around to it. But that's alright. Oh, hang on. I've got to get used to turning the screen around. So, yeah. That'll probably be it for today's video. Oh, wrong way. Still messing around with this camera a bit. There we go. So yeah, still messing around with the camera a bit, but we'll figure it out. It's going pretty chill. Who wants to say hi to Baz? Yo, Baz. Oh, I fell over. Hang on, focus. Come on. There. It's Basil. Basil boy. Come on. Let's go. He's going to come out and inspect the work as well. It's a bit of a windy day. Hopefully he doesn't fly away. You're not going to fly away, Baz? Actually, we won't take you out. It's a bit windy. Oh. But yeah. So, I'll see you guys next video. There's not... yeah, so I don't think there's anything else we can do today. Besides maybe take off the mirrors and stuff, but to be honest, it's like 3 o'clock and I want to get on my PC and do some editing. And I'll probably edit this video. So, and generally, it takes a lot longer than you'd think. For even like, I think this might end up being like a 6-minute, 7-minute video. It could be longer, I don't know. Actually, no, it will be longer. Oh look, Baz. You come say hi? Say hi. Bop bop. Mwah. So, yeah, but it takes a lot longer than you think. It's like a good hour and a bit to properly edit a video. But that's alright. We'll see you guys next time. I'll make a video in a couple of days. Say bye, Baz. Mwah.